All right. Yes, this is Tara, and what a pleasure it is to be with you this evening. Certainly so. We took a moment to pause, to connect, to listen for what is important for you to focus on today. Each of you have come with questions, perhaps, or at least with a willingness to be open to something new, to change, to grow, to be more of who you truly are. In this time of meditation, in this time of relaxation, allow yourself, give conscious permission to your higher self to intervene on your behalf so that if during the meditation there's an opportunity to ask for something specific, or if there's an opportunity to heal something you had forgotten about so long ago, to let your higher self guide you in that. For this evening will be a time of healing, not just on a personal level, but also on a global level. So much energy is being released into the ether, into the universal flow of energy coming from within the earth, for instance, in the form of volcanoes, coming from the air in the form of hurricanes or cyclones, coming in the form of fire to add to your passion, to increase your compassion, to allow you to dream and vision more fully. There are planetary alignments happening and meteor showers and all sorts of fun and wonderful and mysterious goings on that you can tap into if you only notice that they are occurring. And so let's prepare to meditate. Lean back or lie down and gently close your eyes, giving that permission to your higher self as you breathe in a gentle breath of relaxation. On the exhale, release the stress and strain from your day. As you go about your day, you accumulate energy. You make a difference where you can at a conscious level. But there's so much more energy you are gathering, some of it not necessarily for you, some of it to be transferred through you to a higher source who can handle the excess energy. So just turn that over as you breathe in more relaxation. Feel that energy swirl within you, a familiar feeling by now, for it has become a ritual of relaxation. As you gently enter an altered state of mind we call meditation. Breathing in another breath of relaxation. And on the exhale, simply go deeper into that state of being we call relaxation. Sense the shift and change within you as you focus your attention on breathing at a gentle pace. Breathing in consciously more relaxation. And on the exhale, sense the swirling energy flow through you, down your shoulders and your arms, out your fingertips. Allow the next breath to bring in more relaxation as it fills your heart and goes down deeper past your diaphragm into your belly, releasing any energy that is there. If you've been suppressing any emotions, just relax and let the relaxation do what it intends, to create some space, to let your cells relax as the energy continues down your legs, all the way down and out your toes. or the soles of your feet. Adding that relaxation to your auric field and beyond. And so we'll count from 10 to 1. With each descending number, you'll go deeper and deeper. Breathing gently in and out. Feel yourself slowing down as you become more relaxed. We will count from 10 to 1. The count of 1, you'll find yourself in your safe place. Your safe place may be a beautiful place in nature or a room of your own design. Familiar, beautiful, and safe. And so we count 10, 9, 8, going deeper, letting go, 7, 6, 5. Begin to sense safety around you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are there. Feel the tingle on the soles of your feet as the earth energy rises up to greet you, swirling around you and within you, grounding you in safety. As you open your mental eyes, see, experience what safety is for you. As you move about your safe place, noticing this or that, objects you've placed there from your many journeys, perhaps a beautiful crystal, a mantle of magic, a staff of power, symbols or sigils, communion with soul, a message from your dreamer, a blueprint from your Syrian magician, and more, for it is your safe place. And so as you explore, notice also the colors, bright or dim, and the light of day or night. Allow that light to be such that it enhances your sense of safety. At the same time, notice the boundary, near or far. It may be the way it always is, enhancing your safety with consistency. Or perhaps it has been adjusted. For you are changing, and safety changes with you. Invite your higher self to join you in your safe place. And there at the edge of safety, a beautiful being of light appears. Or perhaps your higher self comes in personified form, familiar to you. As you approach each other in greeting, feel the love, the unconditional love your higher self has for you. As your heart opens wide, your mind expands. Here in safety, in the presence of higher self. Perhaps you embrace or hold hands or just be together. Whatever is your tradition, whatever enhances your sense of safety. And so today, an opportunity to gather of intensity, to work with earth consciousness. to be in dominion, to gather of dominion, to share with the world. And so your higher self will lead you from safety onto a path, a gentle and easy path. Perhaps it's the same one you always take, or perhaps it is brand new. As your higher self guides you, rest easy in the trust that has been built over these many years of working together. Perhaps there's something you want to share of your day, of your week, of your months, or even of the year that has passed. And so bring it to your higher self's attention. What can we do about this or that? It may be very personal, or it may be more global. The environment, the economy, the weather and climate, the earth changes. Your sense of dreaming and visioning, your sense of passion or compassion. Allow yourself to be together with higher self, to explore some topics as you walk. Your choice. This is for you today. And as you walk, sense the presence of earth beneath your feet. Perhaps it's in the magnetism as you lift one foot and place the next. A subtle energy, not something you think much about. Often you attribute it more to gravity. But let yourself feel the magnetism, that sense that as you place your foot more consciously, that you are gathering energy from earth, a gift freely given. And as you place the next, more energy is entering into you. Perhaps your legs become heavier than before. Perhaps they come more alive and it becomes easier and easier to move forward. And in this walking meditation, feel the sense of gratitude that your journey contributes to earth consciousness. Your awareness, your awakeness adds so very much. Your presence of soul and spirit add as well. And so, as you are not separate at all, but rather more connected than you sometimes think or feel, as you walk with higher self, your higher self is leading the way. You need not worry. You will get there on time. But first, your higher self leads you to a terrain that represents where you can make the most difference today. And so if your focus has been very personal, your higher self may lead you to a grotto, a cave, a place that is more private. But if your topic is more global, you may be led to the top of a mountain or a cliff edge, which gives you a panoramic view. Let the terrain speak to you about what your higher self intends for you today. It may be in line with exactly what you were speaking of, or it may be slightly different. So be open to whatever comes. If it is exactly what you thought, perhaps to congratulate yourself on being in tune. If it is slightly different, congratulate yourself on being more open to something new. There is no wrong answer here. It is all about responding and respecting the energy. And as you have arrived, your higher self settles you in, makes you comfortable, because you're going to engage in a healing ritual. You're going to gather what you need first. And as your higher self helps you gently close your mental eyes, there's still light behind the lids. Perhaps you peek to make sure that your higher self is still there, but let those eyelids close in a sign of trust. For your higher self brings their love and their light always to wherever you are. And just feel a warm blanket of safety as you enter a dreamlike state. In the dream, your higher self will join you, and they will come bearing tools of the trade. Perhaps they bring your mantle of magic or a staff of power. Perhaps they bring a crystal who will guide you. Perhaps they bring a familiar who you have worked with before. Perhaps there are other tools, a basket of herbs or potions. Perhaps there are representations of the elements from which you must gather. A candle flame, a mound of dirt, a chalice with a bit of water, and a feather representing air, the four elements. And if you require metal as well, a coin is there for you. Notice what your higher self has presented and absorb the resonance of whatever is there gifted to you in this dreamlike state. Everything is malleable. It is imaginal after all. And so it's easy to believe that you can absorb the energies. Just let yourself absorb what you need to bring yourself into harmony, into dominion. Your higher self works their magic. Yes, they do have magic, and it abounds. And so they work the magic so that you integrate all the energies just the way you need to, gathering the energy into each chakra center, perhaps. Or perhaps it simply needs to go right into your heart, or right into your third eye, or right into your solar plexus. Wherever you need the energy, you will sense the shift and change. And at a certain point, you feel the alignment. And as you stand before your higher self in this dreamlike state, you receive a vision of dominion. You receive a glimpse of the new world you are dreaming and designing. It may appear as though a bridge to cross is the way forward. It may be a beam of light that will take you to a new level. It may be a portal through which you simply step. Whatever is there, allow your imagination to dream the method of transformation for you. For you to enter the new world of dominion. You are ready. You are balanced. You are in dominion, the resonance of dominion, and your higher self is there to guide you. Simply step forward to cross that bridge, or step into the beam of light, or step through the portal, or whichever way you are invited that is for your highest good. Your higher self will guide you and take those steps. And as you walk, as you lift, as you cross, you become less conscious of your identity. It is as though your image, the knowing of who you are in the physical plane, has to be let go in order to enter the new world. For you are different. And just let it fall away. You may notice how attached you are to who you think you are in the here and now. And if there is a strong sense of wanting to stay who you are, ask your higher self, can I have it back when we return? And your higher self smiles and says, of course, you can have it back by choice, but you may find that you will change. And with that, the willingness to let it go, to experience a new level of self emerges. And as you're walking into the new world, you sense the energy that you are, the energy that precedes you everywhere you go. The light and the love that you are is all that you are in this moment. Your radiance glows, and your higher self becomes more of who they truly are as well, a being of light, a being of love. Together, you journey in an instant to the new world. For as light, as love, there is no resistance, there is no logic, there is no how to get there. There is no resistance. There is openness and willingness to explore. You are completely free to explore. As you enter the new world, it is a physical place. It is a form of earth consciousness also. And so as you get there, as you arrive, notice you begin to take form. Perhaps you see your hands first. Perhaps you see your feet first. And let the rest of your body fill in. Feel the light that you are. Feel the love that you are, the freedom that you have to just be an illusion. And as you walk the earth, recognize dominion. Notice the beauty. Explore the love, the harmony, the peace that is dominion. Now, in that, it is a very active state. You may have thought, oh, I can finally relax. And you can, but the more you relax, the more energy you get, the more interested you become, the more curious you become of what is here to explore, and feel that upliftment, feel that expansion, feel that sense of wanting to explore. Your higher self takes you to a place where you gather. Perhaps it's in the form of a well where you have to take a bucket with a rope up from deep down inside the earth to gather what is there of the beauty of earth, of the love that is there. Perhaps you need to climb a steep mountain and gather of the mists at the top. Combination of fire and smoke and mist, very magical. In a sense, it reminds you of a time long ago, a more primal time, when the elements and the archetypes were part of your landscape. Gather of that mist, of that smoky fire. Perhaps you are led instead to an unusual landscape, creative, geometric perhaps, reminiscent of the causal plane or the imaginal realm, where you're going to gather creativity. For you, that is the key. To gather of creativity is what is needed to be in dominion. There are no limits to what you can create. And part of you thinks, if I only had more imagination, if I only had more creative energy, and here it is, gather of it. Perhaps you gather colors. Perhaps you gather shapes. Imbue yourself with creativity. It is possible your higher self led you to something entirely different. Just receive what there is to receive of dominion, of this new world. Allow yourself to see you have a role to play, and your higher self is here to guide you. You are not alone on this journey. Earth consciousness is also an ally, providing the stuff that is needed, communing with you, bringing forth the treasures. But you are not done yet, for you need to gift your world with what you have gathered. For you have more than enough, and now you know where the source lies. There is an abundance and prosperity in this world that if you only tap into it, it is an unending source of fulfillment And it becomes more fulfilling to gift what you gather, because you know you can gather more in this world of abundance. And so, just when you thought it was going to be gifted in the new world, you remember it is not the new world that requires it, it is the source of abundance. And so, your higher self leads you back, however, you came into the new world. You transport back down, or you cross the bridge, or you walk through the portal, and you reconnect with the you that is dreaming, perhaps at cliff's edge, or perhaps in a grotto or a cavern. And you feel your energetic self enter your body, and you wake from a long dream, feeling the resonance that you have brought back, sensing it in your fingers, sensing it in your toes, sensing it in the whole of your being. As your mental eyes open, your higher self there smiling, gathering you up, helping you up if you have been lying down, helping you up if you've been sitting, or if you're already standing, to look out to the world that is yours, that needs what you brought back. Gift the world of your love. Gift the world of your fire, your creativity. Gift the world of your primal sense of connection to the earth. Gift what you have come to give, that you have more than enough of, that you are in abundance about, that the new world connects you to automatically. Give of yourself, of your dreams, of your visions. Give of your love and your joy and your gratitude. And as you do, feel the energy at the horizon shimmer and sparkle. It is being received. If you're in a cavern, feel it opening up to the stars that glimmer back, that gleam, that let you know your gift has been received. A magical process. It is complete. Your higher self gathers you back together and leads you on the path back to safety. It goes more quickly on the way back. You feel more than you were. You're lighter. Your steps reflect the lightness of being as you quickly make your way back and cross that boundary back into safety. Take a moment to register what you brought back from the new world and place a symbol of it in safety. It lives within you, and yet it is good to have reminders. And so the process is complete. The transformation is complete. And your higher self knows that it is time for you to return. And so they say their goodbyes as they move to the edge of safety to return to their realm. Looking on as you prepare to return to the here and now. We will count from 1 to 5. With each number, you will return a little bit more until at the count of 5, you will be back fully alert, fully awake. 1, 2, returning. 3, sense your fingers and your toes, wiggle them about a bit as you get back into your body. 4, and 5, open your eyes. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, to ground. You went deeper than you know.